Okay guys, what is up and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Hookin' Bass 92. And today's a little bit chilly today. It's about 30 between 20, no, I messed that up. It's probably about 27 degrees to 30 degrees. And I went to my neighborhood ponds and it's all frozen. So I was worried about these golf course ponds being frozen, but I drove around and I found one of them, that hasn't have ice on it. So we're gonna go down there and see if we can catch any fish. I got a lipless crankbait on my ugly stick and a lizard, like a little salamander, Texas rig on my other ugly stick, my finesse one. So I'm gonna get out of my car and go fish this pond. If I don't catch anything here, I'm just gonna basically today just pond hop, go from pond to pond, see which ones don't have ice on it and fish it and see if we can catch a big bass today. All right guys, let's do this. All right, so I checked all the other ponds. The one I was going to fish in the front is all in ice, and I was worried about this one because I checked my neighborhood ponds and they're all on ice because it got really cold last night, but I found a little spot over here that really doesn't have ice on it just because the sun is shining directly down on it. So what I have here is on my ugly stick I have a lipless crankbait, a red eye rattle trap. I'll show you this thing right here. And then there's like two techniques I can do: barely reel it in or the yo-yo, and see if something will bite it. First I'm just gonna yo-yo it, not yo-yo it, just barely reel it in and see if it gets the fish's attention. It's about right now 28 degrees outside and the water's probably, I don't know, icy, so below 32. But we're gonna basically just check all the ponds and see if we can, if there's no ice, we're gonna fish them. My theory is they're out in the middle in this pond, and if you yo-yo it up and down, you'll get something. And I never tried this technique before, so I'm new at it. I'm just like kind of using like a wacky rig, just barely even moving it. I get something. That's a fish, or it looks like it's grass. I feel like it was grass. Yeah. I'm gonna barely just reel it in. And I also have on my spinning rod a lizard, like one of those salamander things on a Texas rig. I really don't fish those, but I'm gonna try it out because that will sink and hit the bottom if I barely reeled that in too. Probably think it's like a dying bait fish, dying crawl, or there are creeks over here, so it possibly could be salamanders in this pond. Spots, went to the left side, and I got the salamander right here. Texas rig this. See if anything will bite it. Should be something over here. And again, all I'm gonna do is throw it in there, let it sink, and just barely move it. And I know it's just painful when it gets cold out because these fish just don't seem to bite, and you gotta work extra hard just to get one fish. All right, I had to pull my way through all these cattails and all of this grass stuff, and I got the perfect lure on here. It's that little Craig hopper that I have showed you guys before. Hopefully something grabs it and we catch a fish, because today's been very tough. Something over there I saw moving. Maybe if we cast straight ahead a little bit to the right, should be something over there. I mean, if they're biting a salamander and they see this, they're probably going to bite this little Craig hopper thing. It's trying to, you can't really cast it because it's so light, but it gets out there far enough. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was I just missed one. That was a decent size bass. Just came up and nipped at it. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he literally came up and nipped at it. Let's go a little bit slower. Oh, come on, come at it again, dude. He swiped at it again. I gotta go back a little bit slower. We go really slow. He's like right there. Oh, man. I mean, during this cold day and the water's freezing, there's ice on it, and he's going after it like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, it's my last chance at this. It's been a very hard day. Just like the last time I went out in my neighborhood, but can't give up. Hopefully that one dude comes back. I'm fishing the other side of him so he doesn't hear me or see me. I got one. So why you don't give up, guys. It's a good one too. It's a good one too. Oh my God. Exactly, this is why you do not give up. Look at this. For this pond, look at that fish. For this pond, look at that. It's way bigger than the ones that I have like caught. Ow. Got my first fish. I was literally out here for 2 hours. Look at the size of this one. Look at that. Decent sized bass. So that's my first fish of the day. I've been here for, again, 2 hours, and I don't know, that's why you don't give up. You just keep on going. Eventually something good will happen to you. All right, guys, look at this fish I just caught. Decent size, almost probably a 2-pounder off that little Craig hopper. Let's put him back in there. I mean, that's why you don't give up. You just keep You just keep fishing and fishing and fishing until you not give up. I was literally out here for 3 hours in 20-degree weather, and I caught that fish. So there's bigger ones in here, it seems like, on this side. On the right side, there's not. So, I mean, again, I always have my best luck fishing for big bass in the wintertime. When it's cold, I don't know why, but I don't know. And I caught it off it's a little crick hopper thing too. I don't know how I caught it, but literally on the second cast over here, he smacked it, and it felt big too. I would say it's almost 2 pounds. So again, the moral of the story is don't give up. Just keep going. Let's see if we get any more. Highly doubt it, but still keep coming. Alright, so we finally caught a fish after a very frustrating 3 hours of fishing. When I first got here, we couldn't find a pond to fish because there was so much ice on it, and we had to scramble and look around. We finally found 2 spots, and the first spot we found did not have any fish. We didn't get 1 bite, so I came down to a pond where I know the fish would bite, but my bait was too big and I was missing fish. So I had to scramble through my car, and I luckily found the crick hopper, which is a perfect lure for this pond. So what I did was I walked around the trees. That was frustrating. They're smacking me in the face and all that. So I switched sides. On my very first cast, I caught that 1.5 to 2 pound fish. So now we know there are big fish on the left side of the pond. I'm probably going to have to fish this pond the whole winter if I have nowhere else to go, because I don't want to bore you guys out not catching any fish. And this pond is almost guaranteed a fish. So that's about it for today's exciting episode of Hookin' Bass 92. If you guys can do me a big favor, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. As always, catch big fish. Have a great day.